Steve Rogers.
You're not Steve Rogers.
I'm not.
I'm not.
That's not even in the movie. I'm not Captain America, but I am Josh Blumenkranz, and welcome back to the Movie Buddy. For today's review, we're doing Captain America: Brave New World. So, if you're a Marvel fan like I am, you've kind of been on this journey since the beginning, ever since the first Iron Man, if you count that in the MCU. But needless to say, man, after Avengers, it's been hit or miss for this franchise. Movie stars Anthony Mackie, Harrison Ford, Danny Ramirez, Tim Blake Nelson, Giancarlo Esposito, and a few other actors that pop in and out, but are barely in the story because this script is just awful. The script just had too many cooks in the kitchen, and literally, there's several screenwriters. There's a lot of side characters that pop in and out that serve no purpose, like, do I care about them? Not really. I just care about the main people that I want to see, which is Captain America. And it's like, I don't know where he's going from the last time that we saw the TV show to now. Yes, he is Captain America. He's accepted it. But so we think, because later on in the movie, he's doubting himself again. It's like, it's just the ebb and flow of this. It's like, do you accept being Captain America or do you not? Like, we already had this plot point in the TV show, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and now you're just doubting if you should be Captain America again. But then it takes a cameo, not going to say who, to inspire you to, like, be Captain America still. Like, it was just so cheesy and tacked on. And that's another thing. This movie suffers from a lot of reshoot problems, okay? Example, Giancarlo Esposito's character. Don't know his name, don't really care. He's a great actor, love Giancarlo, but his character did not need to be there. We had basically three villains. We had him, we had Tim Blake Nelson, and then we had sort of Harrison Ford being the opposing force. But, you know, later he's probably going to change. Really had to make it tie into the whole election of where we are today in our society with politics and our president. Just like, I don't know, just make me invest or care. Really, like, it's a Marvel movie. Let me have some fun. Like, give me some stakes. Anthony Mackie. Now, I love Anthony Mackie. I think he's a great actor, and I think he does a good job as Captain America, but the problem is, once again, it's the script. It does him dirty. It's just, it doesn't serve him any purpose. I just felt like the lines for him were not doing him justice, which is disappointing because, you know, he's leading a big movie as Captain America, coming off the TV show. I'm rooting for him, but at the same time, it's just like, man, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the inspiration that Captain America usually gives you. I just wasn't feeling it. Harrison Ford was honestly the best part of this movie for me because he actually had a beginning, middle, and end with his character. I saw the change. He was committed, and the man made me feel for him a little bit. And of course, when he turns into Red Hulk, you see it in the trailer, it is pretty cool. And it's like something we've all been waiting for this whole time in the MCU. But I don't know. I just wanted more of that. Barely got it in the movie. Danny Ramirez, I know he wants to be the new Falcon. Love the guy. Top Gun Maverick forever. But just, I don't know. The screenplay wasn't really doing it for him either. Just the charisma was like sort of there, but I just wasn't buying it. Tim Blake Nelson as your bad guy, the man's a great actor. But I just feel like the direction for him was weird. Like, I wasn't feeling threatened by him or the danger. Just, it felt so forced, and the script just, again, did not do him justice. The script is all over the place. It's crazy. Visual effects wise, this might be the ugliest Marvel movie I've seen in quite some time. It was so bad looking. It was not memorable. The fights were weird, like, in like kind of fast paced that you could barely see them for one thing, and they were not memorable. Like, there was not one memorable sequence in this movie that I could tell you. I can't remember. Okay, the final fight was really good, but that was the best part because, you know, it's the dynamic of that whole fight is pretty cool. But man, I mean, they had some cool aerial shots, which was unique, but just the execution overall was lacking. Captain America, he's looking out for his friend who you saw on the show. It's just like, he shoots the president or attempts to kill him, and you're trying to figure out why this happens. Just the mystery of it all, it's like so uninteresting. I was so bored. I was looking at my watch saying, when is this movie over? Almost the entire time. not captivating in the slightest. By the end of this movie, I was just saying to myself, when's Thunderbolts? When's Fantastic Four? Please save this franchise because this was just such a waste. Like, I felt like this could have been another TV show in itself, but with a little bit more substance and nuance. But no, I didn't get that from this movie. Which is a shame because I really like the Captain America character overall, who he represents, who he stands for, how he inspires others to be their best selves in times of trouble and need. But I just didn't really feel that from this. It just felt very forced and not real. Okay, so for my final grade for Captain America Brave New World, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. There was a tiny bit of things for me to enjoy, but not that much. It's not the worst Marvel movie that I've seen, but it's pretty bad and disappointing. So that's my overall view of Captain America Brave New World. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the channel. And remember, when you go to the movies, bring your buddy and talk about movies. Until next time, bye!